What? Hey, what's up, guys? I'm excited today because we finally got Fanny set up just the way we want her, and I'm excited to show it off to you. Now, I gotta say, more work has gone into getting this stuff ready than basically anything else I showed you combined up until this point. And like I say, it's been all Dawn. I did really next to nothing to make this happen, but she did a really great job. When we got the camper, it was very basic. Basically, it was like the stock condition, how it came straight out of the factory. And, we wanted to personalize it to, so it was the way that we wanted it and get it loaded up with the gear that we'd need. And also to make sure that that stuff was nice and organized since, Scamp's small, obviously. You need to come up with a pretty good system of organization. And Dawn, she really nailed it. Now, one of the first things we knew we were going to want to change in the Scamp were the curtains. The curtains that it came with, they were like a burgundy color, and I don't know if those are the ones that, the Scamp factory puts on it when they made it, or if that was something a previous owner had added, but, Dawn wanted to switch them out. I didn't hate them, but I didn't love them. I definitely thought we could improve them, make it look a little nicer, something we'd enjoy a little bit more. Now, Dawn shopped around, looked at a bunch of fabric, and she found something that matches our tastes and, my personality perfectly, I think. So she bought the fabric, and then she broke out the sewing machine, with the help of her mother and aunt. They sewed up a new set of curtains. They did a fantastic job, and I love the way they look in the camper. It's, I couldn't have picked anything better myself, or certainly I couldn't have sewn them and made them look so nice. So let me show you how it turned out. All right, so there they are. Here's what the curtains look like from the outside. Definitely got a cool vibe to them. And here's what they look like from within the camper. You can see some light shining through them. Gives a really good look at the pattern. Really sweet. I love my mushrooms, so here they are. And they got the two parts, so you can slide it and open up, let the sunlight in if you need, or you can keep them closed. So there they are. I love them. All right, and then after the curtains, the next thing that we did was apply some decals to the trailer. Dawn has a co-worker who makes decals. I think they're vinyl. They're the kind that you rub them on there and you peel it back, and it's real easy to get a nice decal on any surface. Yeah, Dawn's co-worker made the decals for us, and it was a huge help, and it turned out great. I think they look really nice. We named her Fanny, so we wanted to put her name on it like they do with boats and such. So she made a Fanny decal, picked a really cool font out, and did a good job of matching the color with the Scamp brand. So I think that turned out pretty cool. Also decided that we wanted to put our handle on the glass, and she made that sticker for us as well. Not only is it our YouTube channel name, but it's also our Instagram channel. So, that's on the glass. And, last thing we did, I think a lot of people have seen these, but if you haven't, it's like a map, a blank US map that you can place stickers on for the various states, as you visit them. I guess, some people maybe have different criteria that determines whether or not they can bust out the sticker and claim it. But, the way Dawn and I, we've agreed if Fanny enters the state, even if just driving through and enjoying the scenery, we're going to take the credit for it. And, we like to collect this kind of stuff. We have a big poster on our wall. It's a similar idea. It's a blank US map that we fill it in with selfies of Dawn and I in the various states. And we love the national parks, and, we collect stamps each one we go to, the passport stamps from that program. And, we love that kind of collection. So this fits right in line with that as well. All right, so the curtains were up and the decals were up. So the next thing we took a look at was the bed. And when we first got it, as I mentioned in a previous video, we stayed a few nights in it and took a little trip through Florida. So we got to try out the bed a little bit. We decided after that we were going to go ahead and upgrade the mattress. That's not to say that sleeping on the cushions was uncomfortable. They're sort of fine. And if that's what, a Scamp owner would like to do, that's cool. I could see that not being an issue, especially if you want to use the table. But the thing is, after just those few nights, we knew we weren't going to be using that dinette. So that being the case, why not upgrade to a larger mattress that's more comfortable, since it was going to stay in the bed position permanently. So once again, here's a trend here. This was all Dawn. She did some shopping and she found a foam mattress. I believe it's a full size is what she got. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's a full size mattress. And again, just as with the curtains, she had some help from her mother and her aunt. They cut the mattress to fit into the space where it's gonna go. I know they spent a good part of a day working on this and a lot of time went into it, but you know, it's totally worth it. I think it's gonna work out very well for us, so let's go take a look at that bed. All right, so there's our sleeping area. As you can tell, that's gonna be a permanent fixture. That dinette's never coming up, unless we absolutely have to. There's the full look at the area. Really is a nice size. Now let's take a look at the mattress here. I'll have to get Dawn to help because I'll never be able to remake this as nicely as she did, but I'm trying to show you it's a good thick mattress there, you know, whereas before the cushions were only a few inches. That's at least 6 inches, it looks like. So yeah, I've jumped up on it. It was comfortable. Now when we first put it up there, we still had the cushions underneath of it, you know, but that made it a little bit higher. You know, it didn't add any comfort having those extra cushions underneath. You know, it only added weight, so we decided to take those out. Now it is a good height. And also, you know, over here we have some outlets and stuff, and with the cushions up there it was difficult to access, so I think removing those cushions was a good call. Dawn's gonna have to remake this for sure. One thing about the sleeping area I wanted to point out is these guys right here. You know, the siding on this is what's called rat fur. It's some kind of material, it's some fuzzy material, I don't know what you call it exactly, but this is attached here with Velcro. Now I hate Velcro. I'll never put these things up or take them down, but fortunately I have Dawn and she does that for me. And these are just storage containers, you know, they're just little pockets. You can put all kinds of random crap in here. You know, when I'm falling asleep I can throw my glasses up in there, and that's really convenient. So yeah, there's our bed area. All right, and the final thing that we knew we needed to do before taking a serious trip was to get Fanny loaded up with all the gear and stuff we were going to need while traveling. And right now, I think we nailed it. We'll find out as we go. But as far as I can tell, everything's there and it's very well organized. So let me show you what we're going to be bringing. All right, so I'm just going to do a walkthrough of the whole trailer and go through every area and show you what we're bringing and where we're keeping it. So this is the largest closet, which is right next to the front door, and here's a bucket that just came with the SCAMP. I don't know what we'll do with it, but it never hurts to have it. So here's just like a miscellaneous camping gear container. It's got some lights, it's got lighters, we have some cord. You know, always need some of that when you're camping, and fire starters, as well as glow sticks. You know, just really it's just miscellaneous camping equipment. All right. I have a lantern. Here is a rug that's going to go outside of the door, underneath the awning most likely. This here is the wand. This is what you use to roll out the awning. And in the back is our camp stove. It's a Coleman 2-burner stove. Like I said before, I think even though we have 2 burners in Fanny, you know, we'll probably just use the camp stove just because we like to cook outside. So fresh container in here, and Dawn's very well organized and has even labeled the containers, so if stuff comes out of them, we know, you know, what goes back into them. There's just a variety of lights, lanterns, some handheld flashlights, and then some solar lights you can stick in the ground, light up our campground site. Beneath that, this is labeled as hoses. I'm not going to take it out, and this goes to the bottom. There's just 2 hoses in here, one for the gray and one for the fresh. And actually underneath of this container, which, you know, one hand is, while I'm holding the camera, it's difficult to pull out, so I'm not going to bother, but there's a toolbox, a small, well, it's a tackle box. It came with the camper when we got it. It's got some tools. You know, I had a few that I thought we would need, so, you know, we're all set there. So go ahead and load this back in. Now this door, when I drove it, it did open up, you know, it sounds like it closes pretty tightly, but you know, it doesn't take much in pulling it to open. And when I drove and got it weighed, you know, originally we'd had more stuff piled up in here a little higher. You know, some of that stuff obviously shifted, opened this door, and it fell down. Nothing broke, but you know, for that reason, we're only piling stuff about yay high, what you're seeing here. All right. So I already mentioned the storage we have on the walls here. Now these cushions and these sections down here, they do store some stuff, but since the mattress is on here and it's of a certain size, you know, unless we really need to, we'll probably never utilize the storage. I'm talking about what's underneath of what are the benches for the dinette. You see, we do have 2 containers here labeled mine and hers. You know, we're going to keep these pretty much stocked with the clean clothes at all times, you know, picking lightweight stuff and just have it in here ready to go. So when we want to go somewhere, if it's a spur of the moment type of thing, you know, it's packed up and ready. We got our 2 camp chairs here, and then this is an aluminum table, which, you know, most campsites will probably have a picnic table or something like that. But in case it doesn't, or if we're boondocking on some BLM land or something, you know, we need some surface for cooking. You know, so then this is being aluminum, it's pretty lightweight, but that's a real nice fit under there. So, all right, well, while I'm down here, we have a rubber hammer in this container, and this is for cleaning supplies. Again, as labeled as cleaning. You know, we have the basics, some bleach type cleaner and some Windex, magic eraser. Those are always handy. Here's the fridge. Still haven't used this, but you know, they're non-perishables, and we're just using it for storage for this type of stuff. We have a cooler. If we open it and we don't have the fridge running, we can just throw it in the cooler. But for now, it's just for some extra storage for some, like I said, non-perishable items. All right. Now this drawer is kind of miscellaneous. You got your trash bags, and there's a level. You know, it's a miscellaneous storage, kind of like a junk drawer in a house, except not so full of crap. You know, we have a kitchen towel, and then the ponchos. You know, all right here. All right, now I'm gonna show this thing. This is another custom piece that Dawn added. This is the, you know, what it looks like with just the 2 burners. But you know, we're probably never gonna use them. You know, and to reclaim that counter space, Dawn found this thing. It's a tray. You know, she bought it at Marshall's, and I think it was 20 bucks, and it just happens to be a perfect fit. It looks pretty cool there. And you could use it as a cutting board. And my brother, I think he was going to be kind enough to build us one, but you know, this is probably cheaper than the wood to build it would have cost. And like I said, it's a perfect fit. So we just went ahead and went with that. Our coffee area, we got some powdered milk and creamer, and then this is where we're going to store some paper towels. You know, we do have these lights throughout. They're real convenient. She has them stuck on. I don't know if it's Gorilla Tape or something like that. I don't know, but they're fastened into place so they won't slide. Or if they're on the wall, like over here, you know, that's just how they're connected with this tape material. These are real cool. So if we're boondocking, you know, and we don't want to run the battery, you don't feel like hooking it up, you know, that works. Then we have these lights here as well. You can always use those. All right, and up here, this is a pot holder. You know, while making the curtains, there's some extra fabric. So I think it was Dawn's aunt actually that sewed this up for us, and that's pretty cool. And I think it looks nice where it's hanging on that hook. All right, moving on to these cabinets. We have some ready to eat meals. These are some type of dehydrated eggs, you know, camping food, dehydrated food. Next we have your snacks. You got some cheese bites and some trail mix Clif bars. I'm not going to pull it out and show you everything, but these containers, you know, a little maneuvering do come out fairly easily. But you know, we're pretty well stocked with snacks and you know, food items in general. You know, we'll be doing some cooking and get some fresh food, but we could go a while without. And there's our dill pickle pork rinds. Those would be delicious. Mostly snacks. It's largely pork rinds, but you know, we both like them. And then this is probably my favorite section in the whole camper. It's the canned foods. Anyone that knows me knows I'm all about my canned meats. You know, we got some Spams, Vienna sausages, potted meat down here, the beans. Those will all be delicious, but that's where we're storing some canned goods. And lastly, the spices and spray. And then we just have some more miscellaneous type stuff over there. in that corner in the cut, we got some plasticware and some condiments. I'm not going to take it out just because, like I said, holding the camera, it's not as convenient. It's not a big deal with two hands, but I'm trying to make a video here. So we got some packets of ketchup and mustard and salt and pepper and all that crap. As we encounter those on our travels, we'll just grab them, throw them in there, and avoid having to buy that kind of stuff. Takes up less space that way. So on to the bathroom. This down here is our camp kitchen. I'm going to open that up. I'm not going to take everything out, but it's our pots and pans. There's some cast iron stove in there. I got the gloves to handle the fire. We do hobo pockets, and these are really easy to remove those out of the fire when they're ready. This weekend we're going to Virginia Beach. I think we're probably going to take this out and not bring it, just because we don't need the weight. We're only going for a couple days. We may make hobo pockets, but odds are, being at the beach, we'll probably want some seafood or something like that. So I see us eating at restaurants. So we may take this, but most likely we'll take it out. And here's some more of those Velcro things that I was talking about. And this is where we're storing all of our toiletries. Got some deodorant, got some shampoo and body wash, and some of these scrubby thingies, whatever you call them. Toothpaste kits. So all the stuff to keep us clean is there. And that's everything that's in this room. And then the last bits, once again, I'm not going to pull it all out, but here we have cups in here, plastic cups, and then these cool metal coffee mugs. Those are the best for camping. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but I can tell there's some, I'll describe it, there's some paper plates and plastic bowls back there, as well as some TP. And down beneath this we have batteries, all kinds of batteries. We got the D's, we got the AA's, we got the trips, and then we got the Vipes. So again, so we can help keep ourselves clean. If we can't have a shower, that's the next best thing. So, and then finally, again, we didn't want to pile this too high. This seems to latch better than the other side, but we don't want stuff sliding and busting out the door. So there's some things to keep us cool, help us keep our cool. We got a fan here. This is a little AC type. They call it AC. It's kind of like a fan, but what's neat about it, you can put ice water in there so it blows like really cold, and you can even freeze the filter. So it, it's like ice air coming at you. And then just a couple containers. And again, this is just more food. There's some Spam in there. There's some pasta. There's some pudding, snack packs. Got some, I don't know what that stuff is, pancake mix, I guess. So again, food all the way down. And some of this may come out before we go, but it's kind of nice to have, and that's just about it. I think that's everything we need, all set, packed up well, and ready to go. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. We're heading to Virginia Beach tomorrow, and I am pumped. So scamps like us, we were born to camp. Later.